Hi, welcome again to Heat. I'm Paula, with me, Cherie and Julia. Now today we're going to be working on two areas of the body that get a lot of attention, but not necessarily for the right reasons. We're going to be working on your bottom and your chest today, trying to strengthen, tone and firm those areas so that there'll perhaps be a little less wobble and a little more wow. Are you ready to go? What we have to do first is a warm-up. So I'll just get you doing a bit of a march on the spot, picking up your knees, not too fast. Great work. And simply keep that march, but angle one leg forward and one leg back. Good work. Pick up your knees. The more you pick up your knees, the more you pick up your heart rate and get the blood pumping down into those lower limbs. All right, hold that front leg steady and lifting the back knee, pumping your arms, working through the chest area. I want you to count 7 and then we'll change legs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and switch legs. Here we go, other side. Keep counting. That's 5, 6, 7, switch again. Here it goes. Keep that rhythm, not too fast. 5, 6, 7, and switch again. Good, picking up that knee as high as you can as you do those repeated knees so that you're stretching through that gluteal area of the bottom. Can you feel your heart rate going up? Yeah, this is a good one. Just one more time. Good work. 5, 6, 7 and march it out in place. I want you to march in and then legs wide out. Ready? 4 of each. Stay in. 1, 2, 3, 4. Out wide. 2, 3, 4. Not too fast. Keep it steady. And take it out. Knees wide, toes wide as well. One more time. And take it out. Keep your legs out wide and plant your heels. Circle the arms with some squats. Now you see the girls have got their knees out really wide over their toes. Toes are angled. They're not buckling. They're nice and wide. Great. Take your hands out. Keep squatting, but chest presses this time. Remember, we're working through the chest today, so we need to stretch and warm up the pectoral muscles in the chest as well. In and out. Good work. Show us those muscles, Julia. Beautiful. Keep the arms at 90 degrees at the elbow joint. Keep squatting and take it down and lift. Down and lift. Good work. Squeeze it. Okay, your heart rate's probably slowing down a little bit, so shall we pick it up again? I want you to squat for 2. Go this way. 1, 2 and across. 1, 2. We're jumping puddles. Knees out wide. You can feel your heart rate elevating as you do that little elevation in the center. The higher you leap, the harder you're working. And go down really low, working through the thighs and the bottom area as well. Great stuff. Are you doing it at home? Really leap. One more time, take it back and hold it here with your squats. Good work. All right, give me a little curl behind. Warming up now into the backs of the legs, the hamstring area, and they come into play when you're doing gluteal work, when you're working through the bottom. Kick yourself in the bottom. That's good. How about 2 on each side? After this one, ready? 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. Good. That's the way. I'll join you. 1, 2, 1, 2. Now switch it in front. 1, 2. Just a little angle of the body. 1, 2, 1, 2. And last set, either side. Squat it down. Good. Come into a hamstring stretch, pulling your toe back, feeling that nice stretch deep into the back of the leg. Great. Switch it across. Pulling back on that toe deepens that stretch through your hamstring. Great. Okay, resting your ankle across the top of your knee, hands out wide, sit back to stretch through this glute area. We need you to do both sides, this glute stretch for the bottom, and then we'll come back. We're going to work your bottom area really hard. Let's change legs. That's great. Did you stretch both sides in that standing bottom stretch that I was showing you? I hope you did, because now you're about to really work that area. So what I'd like you both to do, and everyone at home, come forward down onto your elbows, so you're kneeling but you're dropping onto your elbows. If Cherie were to come up onto her hands, there's that risk that there might be a bit of a sway through the back area, and that's what we're trying to avoid. So by dropping down onto her elbows and pulling up tight through the tummy, she's a little bit more stable through this area. Drop your head down just a little too, Cherie, to keep the spine beautifully in line. That's good. Now, to work this bottom area, what we need to do is get Cherie and Julia, and you at home, to lift up your heel and give yourself a 90-degree angle through this area. Foot nice and flat. You're aiming to get this heel up toward the ceiling. So just push it up slowly, up and down, Cherie, just through that very small range of movement, pushing up and down and keeping it steady. I ought to be able to rest a glass of champagne on your heel there, Cherie, without spilling a drop. So up and down, moving it just 5 or 6 inches at this stage. Yeah, so you can go a little bit bigger, a little bit bigger. Good. That's good. Can you feel that right there as your gluteus maximus? Your bottom muscle really starts to burn. Okay, I want you to take it down slowly so that this knee comes right down to meet the other knee, and then press it up. So it's in and press that heel up, take that knee to meet the other knee, and then slowly press it up again to that 90 degrees. The heel aiming up toward the roof. Up and down. Good. The whole time trying to keep your back nice and strong, nice and straight, and the tummy muscles tight as well. Brace yourself. Press it up. Can you really feel it through there? Hold it up 90 degrees. Last little bit, I promise. Now pulse it up and down. A really small movement now. We're really pulsing. Have you just about had enough? How about you at home? You can drop your knee down anytime now. Put it down, and I want you to stretch back. Put your knee down, put your hands out, and stretch your bottom back towards your heels. Now, before I switch you over to do the other leg, I do have a heart, and I will give you some mercy. We're going to alleviate this area, work through the chest for a moment. Now, we'll get you to do some push-ups. So, stretching out forward onto your hands, coming forward, again, tummy's tight, back straight, and just a gentle, slow push-up toward the ground, taking your elbows out wide. This is working on strengthening the chest. Be mindful that your back isn't arching. How does that look, Cherie, when your back is arching and you're doing a push-up? Yeah, not good. It's really hard. So trying to keep everything strong. Would you like to take a quick break? Stretch back. Stretch it back. Now, Cherie's going to demonstrate for us the advanced push-up on the hands and on the toes. And then perhaps she's going to do the one arm, 1 foot single push-up with a clap. Perhaps Cherie's too modest. Let's go across and ask Julia to help us out. We'll do a few more of those push-ups. Julia, can you come up onto your toes? And this is a more advanced push-up, taking it down and lifting up. But all the same rules apply. Nice straight back, tummy tight, nice and controlled. Notice when Julia gets to the top, she doesn't snap her elbows shut. She keeps them soft. Oh, that's it. See, that's what we don't want. Show us that snap again. A lot of pressure on the elbow joint if she does that. So keeping it soft and controlled. And probably one more will about do it. And stretch back, arms extended. Great. By pulling back and keeping your arms forward, you're getting a beautiful stretch through the chest and the shoulders. Hey, it's time to do the other side. Remember the glute work? Back down onto your elbows, no rest for the wicked. Other leg up and pushing that heel up, just small movements. Up and down. Good. That's the way. Make it a little bigger at this stage. We'll do those pulses toward the end. A little bit larger movement. You can see Julia's glute really tightening and contracting as she's working through that area. Now take it all the way down to meet the other knee and slowly push it up. Every time she brings that knee down, she's getting a gentle rest. So if you are struggling with your glute presses, you're probably better off to do them like this and work up to those pulses. Good. Now hold it up. Let's do the pulses again. Hold it up. Little tiny ones, pressing the heel up to the roof. If you've got a mirror at home and you can do it in front of the mirror, you can always check your spinal alignment and make sure that you haven't got a sway back happening. Hope you're feeling it too. I know the girls are feeling it. We'll be back in a moment. More chest, more bottom. You'll be feeling great. Okay, well, we're not finished yet.